Dfyne, the it brand up and coming, came up with a limited edition collaboration collection. Babe, and I had to quadruple check that everything was in place, and yes, it is. But let's move on in case I need to readjust everything once again. This sports bra or top is the Lanyi Edit One Shoulder Bra. The color is a spring green. My true to size is small, and it does retail for $49. I don't know if it is a personal preference, personal experience, or what it is, but I've seen girlies all over the internet, especially here on YouTube, where you know these reviews are a lot more legit. Babe, they're all complaining that this slides down, roll down, it doesn't stay. The design, it's weird. They have the asymmetrical bra. That is a masterpiece. This ain't it. I don't really want to come too harsh, but I put it on and it just looks weird. It is not that it is uncomfortable because it is kind of soft. I don't really feel it. Let's go step by step. So it does have this strap across, kind of off the shoulder, asymmetrical vibe. Okay, fine. Now, the collaborator, it's called Lanyi, and it has the name right across. Nice, it is printed. Dfyne doesn't do anything for their logos. They got a bunch of messages inside their pieces. Baby, you put it on and that letter comes off. So I do have a lot of Dfyne that peels. It's just I love some of their pieces, how they fit. This sports bra, it's not one of those pieces. It doesn't have any silicone anywhere, and you know that that material helps with grip. So it keeps the piece in place. That's not what you are going to find here. It is almost like one side is going higher than the other, and if I stand up like this, you can see there is no symmetry, and I paid for symmetry, let me tell you that. So I know that this is not the issue, it is the piece. And you may be like, Mel, come on, your cup size is way too big for that. I get it, but they do not advertise the piece for a smaller cup size. So that means that they create one piece, and if you just put one piece out there, it should fit a variety of people. This I know for sure, 100%. It is a low impact, low support. I'm okay with that. I just gave Gymshark and Aurora a glowing review for low support pieces, so I'm fine with it. But none of these pieces were betraying me or making me look uneven. I'll show you the back. It is okay. It has that one strap, wraps around, nothing that you can adjust. I don't think that any of their sports bras on their website have any adjustments, and they should definitely work on that. The material, when you touch it, it feels a lot like the between Impact and Dfyne. This is like a hybrid between Impact and Dfyne when it comes to the material and everything else. Do I like the top? No, I definitely don't like it. Who do I think may benefit from this type of top? If you have very small cup size and your back is very narrow and you do not carry much fat anywhere in here, you can even size down, and probably that's gonna just lay flat on you and look better. But if I show the side, there is gaping that nobody needs to see that. If I move too much, I feel like I need to go like this or throw a shirt on top. So this piece for me, and I do have it on a different color, of course, I'll show you and I'll see if there is any difference. But once again, the sports bra, the top, this is a hard pass. Lanyi Edit Shorts, 4.5 inches, color spring green in my true to size extra small, retails for $55. They once again are a hybrid, in my humble opinion, between Impact and dynamic. They are not high-waisted like dynamic, but they are not as low-rise as impact. Do I like that? Yes, I do. Even though I do enjoy a mid-rise, I understand most girlies will like to pass their belly button and definitely the smaller part of their waist. So this is not as low-rise as impact, but it is still not going all the way up. Mind you, my torso is fairly small. They are not seamless since you can see the difference between the short and the waistband. Not extreme compression, but they are completely doable. At the leg, a little bit of resistance, which I like because that is going to help with the bum business. It does have the curves that go up and around the glute depending on your body shape, and the very classic and typical scrunch for Dfyne, which is just the fabric changing a little bit of the design in there. You will find the word printed onto the fabric, and because these shorts are super light, you are not really seeing much of a difference. Lanyi, the collab's name, it's going to be onto the left side, and for the sports bra, it's right at the center. I don't have any trouble here, but let's pop this short with black underneath, and you can slightly see it. However, for being such a light color, they perform fairly nicely. I do not recommend going with black, but at the same time, they are performing nicely on with black underneath. I want to say they are about 80 to 85% squat proof, depending on what you like. If you throw a pattern underneath, you will see it. Same for texture. Seamless, my skin tone, 2 thumbs up here. There is no trouble. Let me take that squat for the camera, and you can see that they are squat proof. You will see a little bit of shadowing. That is the nature of this type of material that doesn't have that incredible stretch. At the same time, you are safe for a lower body. They do for the bum wonderful things. Let me tell you that. This is way better than their dynamic line. Still not as good as impact. Impact will be the it girl forever, but they do perform fairly nicely. This 4.5, it does feel like a 3-inch, to be completely honest. And if I go for those squats, they stay on because they slightly, not as bad, but slightly will dig around your quads, so that they will definitely stay on. And you can see as I am moving, babe, this is moving a little bit too much with me. I mean, it is staying on, but you can see how it rolls. And I saw Bailey having the exact same comment. Bailey always says that she's pretty small when it comes to her cup size, and I am not, and we are both having the exact same experience. So that is something that you should just think about if you want to spend, it's more than 40 bucks for the freaking top. The bottoms, do I recommend? Yes. If you like compression at the leg, a little bit higher rise for your shorts, but you still want to feel the goodness for the bum, I do think that the shorts are worth it, especially because in such a light color, they are performing great when it comes to the squat, but they are also giving a lot of room and nice things back here. Lanyi Edit shorts 4.5 inches, color blush. Retails for $55 in my true to size extra small. Pretty much identical to the shorts that I had before, and I wanted to compare different colors to see how they feel. Honestly, I cannot really tell the difference from short to short or color to color. They are feeling exactly the same. No trouble here. 2 thumbs up. Let's pop footage with black underneath, and honestly they perform a great squat proofness. Even though I have bright lights here, I was really waiting for the moment where I could clearly see what I had underneath, and honestly you can see a little bit of shadowing, but maybe it is the fact that when you get seamless, if that moves around, you can totally see it. I understand why so many girlies like to go for a full coverage brief underneath. And definitely, you can see that seamless moving. However, it is staying very nice when it comes to squat proofness performance. Babe, let me show you one thing right now. You know that I just tried this on. I have not worked out with these shorts. I had them on for, I want to say 15 minutes or so, these green ones. And I want to show you what I always say about the message and letter that it has inside. I took them off and the whole message, letter, I don't even know what it is that they have here. It is completely off. Like you cannot read any of what it says. I am sure it is the opposite side, that let nobody define you. It is always going to be up front. This is the front of the short, but the back where you have that Dfyne logo, which comes off. By the way, let me tell you, yes, it's gone. So I tried them on. I had them on. It's what we all do when we have a piece on. You barely put it on. You walk around. You see if you like it or not. You take it off, and I have never returned to Dfyne. They do have a return policy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a picture and literally show them that it is completely off in case I want to return them. The only reason why I'm thinking I might return them, it is just because the sports bra, and you can tell with this disaster as well, fits so bad, and I like to have my pieces paired. I don't want to have to go out of my way to get a freaking sports bra to match. But also something I forgot to mention, I honestly noticed as I was taking it off, it is going to be on the right side, so where the strap goes across, a super small detail. This detail was on some of the shorts from the previous collection, all over the shorts. Let me come very close to you because I don't know if you can actually see what I am showing you. I hope that yes, you can. It's like a little flower. It is nice, but for a little bit, it looked like this, like the fabric was like rough or weird. No, this is a part of the design. I wanted to point it out in case you see it, but I am just having some issues with this collection. I got loose threads on some of the pieces. The stitching, when it comes to around your neck, it feels kind of rough and tugging, and it is not the fact that the strap goes across. This is way too bulky for your neck, especially if you are like me and you like to get on the Smith machine or you like to do barbell exercises. That is constantly going to be touching and rubbing in there, and you may find that you are not really comfortable with it. I feel that in this color it looks even worse. I'll give you a better view in a second, but I wanted to point those two things out. The leather is coming off from the shorts. I barely tried it on. And for the sports bra, it has that nice design on the right side, but it is feeling super bulky. Now with Seamless My Skin Tone, let's go for that squat proofness. Bibbidi bobbidi, boom. 100%, you are not gonna have any trouble. You can see a little bit of shadowing, and that is just, babe, like I told you, the fact that this fabric, it is not super stretchy, and of course there are natural shadows when it comes to your body and taking a squat. Now also for this color, I feel that the shorts are staying on. They are not going anywhere, which I like. The let nobody define you. It's going to be up front, and at the back it does have some lettering, and like I said before, for the other pair of shorts, as I took it off, the letters were gone. I am going to try to return the shorts or something just to see what happens, and if I encounter any issues, trust me, rest assured I will, guys, let you know. I like this color. It is a very nice shade of purple, like an orchid, from Honor Active, if you want to find a comparison, which I find a very nice and flattering shade for the bum. Dfyne knows how to do shorts, but in my humble opinion, Impact will even be better. The sports bra, alrighty. We all know, not my favorite, and actually I don't even like it, but I feel that on this color, it's fitting me even more and even wonky. I don't know how to say. The pad, it's traveling all over the place. It does come with the pads, and there is room, of course, for you to add them, but there is nothing, I think, to divide those pads. Yeah, like there's no seam. There is a seam here. I can touch it. And I actually want to show you right there. There's a seam. The seam should be at the center. It's pulling onto one side. I am trying to adjust this a little bit more, but it just doesn't want to stay. Now, the pads are traveling everywhere, and that looks super uneven, wonky. It is not a good look. If I go down, you can see, right? Like you can see that it is moving, and I just fixed it and doesn't want to listen to me. That's okay. Alrighty, this pita thing that it's going across my neck, I said it's very wonky. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This doesn't feel nice, it doesn't feel delicate, and this type of a sports bra always wants to be that delicate piece, you know, because it doesn't have much to it. Now, at the back you have the branding, but the fact that you have a word across your chest, and while I have nothing but respect for the creator, this is not a brand. Like, this is not something like, say, Gymshark or Buff Bunny or some brand out there, right? This is just a random word. I think that this placement, it is not flattering. I think that this, if the sports bra fitted any better, should be maybe down here, or replace the Dfyne branding with just this word. But just adding it on random spots, I don't know what to think about it. This color is super flattering. I do like this green as well. Actually, Dfyne for the Impact collection and their asymmetrical bras has a very similar shade of green. And the asymmetrical bra fits a million times better, taken from a girly who can never fit these ladies anywhere. And I'm telling you, that collection, it is what every single collection should be trying to beat. Love of my life, this is kind of a lifestyle piece. It feels heavenly. Finally, I found a winner, I think. This is the Lanyi Edit Oversized Hoodie. The color for this one, it's gray marl. It retails for $72.50, and I did size down to an extra small. And I'm very happy that I did, because you can tell that I am swimming in this piece in the best possible way. If I pull it all the way down, looks like a dress on me. So if you really want to cover everything with your hoodie, with your sweatshirt, with your top, you can size up. It feels what dreams are made of. I mean, the softness in here, unbeatable. It does have a giant pocket up front. You cannot adjust the hoodie or the opening, but the hoodie is nice. It feels super pillowy. If you like to take naps with these type of pieces, oh, babe, you are going to love it. Cuff at the end, and it does have the Lanyi wording onto the right side. This is what I'm talking about. This one looks so much better. You don't have a random symbol, brand, or name anywhere that you just don't understand why it's there. It is at a nice, delicate spot. I cannot believe that I am so happy with this hoodie, but let me show you the back, because this is where it's at. Stunning design with those beautiful leaves. Definitely, I don't know the creator. I don't even think I follow Lanyi, but I can tell that this person is really into nature, flowers, leaves. It is beautiful. It is slightly darker than the rest of the hoodie, but it looks so cute. At the bottom, onto the right side, you are going to find the word Lanyi and then Dfyne, and the whole thing makes sense. For some reason, they captured the vision a lot better in a hoodie than they did in any of the other pieces. Babe, we are finished with this review. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more, please hit onto that like. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, stay with us, and let the family grow a lot more. You will get notified the second I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching. You know I love you, and you also know that YouTube will start to recommend a lot more videos coming your way. And of course, it will tell you to subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Thank you so much. A huge kiss all the way to your home. Mwah! And until the next one. Bye, guys.